Hello everybody and welcome back finally to another Sint Maarten Princess Juliana International Airport update. It has been a friggin' long time since we've been here, and I do have a good excuse, and that is because I've been building Newark Airport, and since these are both pretty large airports in terms of the size of the area that the mat takes up, when I was making Newark Airport, I couldn't really do a Sint Maarten update, and before I was building Newark, it was my fictional airport that was set up here, so I could record some updates for that. But we finally have Sint Maarten all set up here back for another airport update. So yes, we're finally back here. It's been a while, but we're back, and that's the most important thing. So here we go with the airport update. Our first aircraft right here is this Caribbean 737 MAX 8. This one is currently landing on runway 1010 over the famous Maho Beach, and this one is arriving in from Kingston, Jamaica. And then it will later be heading out to Port of Spain, Trinidad and Tobago. And then here we have our first of two Win Air aircraft. This one is in the newer livery, and this Win Air Twin Otter is currently taxiing in after arriving from St. Barthélemy. And it was supposed to head out to the famous Ceiba Island, but that flight was diverted to Basseterre, and so now this one it diverted there. Then it just headed back to Sint Maarten after that. So yeah, I guess so much for Ceiba. But yeah, that is what this aircraft is doing tonight. And then here we have our other Twin Otter here for Win Air. And this one is in from St. Barthélemy, and it'll be heading back out there. And then this flight will continue on from St. Barthélemy to Ceiba. And so it's kind of doing like a triangle route like that. So it all works out. I guess Ceiba still gets their flight here with Win Air. It'll just be in a different aircraft here. But they get the old livery, the only old livery remaining in the Win Air fleet. Honestly, I prefer the livery, so I guess that's a win for them. Okay, so here's sick MSP from the future. My audio cut out here, so we're going to do this in VO. So thankfully I remembered all these routes. So in the back there we have the American 737-800, beautiful model by NG Models. This one is in from Miami, and it'll be heading back out there. And then we have the A319 with Sharklets right here, and this one is on the turn from Charlotte Douglas. And then here we have, once again, the beautiful NG model right here, this one being the Delta 737-200. This one is in from the Atlanta Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport, and it will be on the turn, and it'll head back out to Atlanta. And then next up here we have this JetBlue A321. This one is in the Prism tail, but the actual aircraft was in the Ribbons tail. This one is in from New York JFK, and yes, it is once again a turnaround. It will be heading back out there. And now a nice close-up shot of the Spirit A320 right here. This one is filling in for an A320neo. And like I said in my Newark update, I do plan on getting a Spirit A320neo, either the Gemini or NG models one. But for now, we have the Spirit A320 right here in the Bearfair livery. This one is in from Fort Lauderdale, and it will be heading back out there. Yet again, we have a turnaround for this aircraft. Finally, we have this Air France A350-900. This is the first time that this aircraft is being included in an airport update, and it is subbing in for an A330-200, as I do not have that model. NG models did make it, but I don't plan on getting it just because I don't really see the need of having 3 Air France models. So we have the A350 right here, and it will do, because it is still Airbus and it's still an Air France widebody, so it will get the job done for now here in Sint Maarten. So yes, this one arrived in from Paris Charles de Gaulle, and it's currently taxiing out. It will be making the return flight back out to Paris here. So yeah, good to see this model make its first appearance here. Now this one will be used quite a bit at MSP next year, I'd expect, as they will be flying this one there, Air France's return. So yes, this model will have multiple uses here on the channel, which is a bit surprising, but here it is. Looking very nice, and so yeah, glad to get Air France finally in a St. Maarten update. They make, I believe, 5 weekly round trips from Paris to St. Maarten, so that is great to finally get them in here. That'll do it for the Sint Maarten airport update. Sorry that it's been such a wait to get this out, but it is out, and I hope you enjoyed it. And I will see you tomorrow. As always, good night. Auf Wiedersehen. Also, sorry about the VO.